but I'm on time today. That's all. Pretty easy place for all the water to go. Yeah, back into the ocean. Unless something really big happens. Yeah, like you're more likely to get hit by a tornado than you are to get flooded out here. And I've seen water spouts from the beach on Vancouver Island before, so you are quite literally more likely to get hit by a tornado. We're in Nord. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember all my history. You have to go watch episode 1 again. Just place a marker so I know where to cut the VOD. I'm a Nord. I tried to make him look as dwarfy as possible, and also tried to make him look and sound as dumb as possible. He's got like here, I'll just pop up the. Where's that's the actual one I'm looking for. This is my guy. He sounds like somebody took like a cartoon mouse character and like squeezed him. Like he sounds ridiculous, and it's great. I've got something to level up down here. What do we got? We got Master Shipwright, +3 Daenerys from each ship. Cost of ship upgrades was 500 Daenerys for each ship bought or sold in a governed settlement. Ooh. Oh, that's if I'm leading. The settlement. I don't know. I kind of don't want either of these. Or don't care for either of these. I don't know, chat. Which one do you think? Oh. Well, I mean, you couldn't, but you could own a place and put somebody in charge of it, right? What's this game about? That's kind of an amazing thing to me that you haven't played. You seem like the exact sort of person who would play the shit out of this, Laya. Merchant Prince is what chat's saying. So Mountain Blade is... Oh. With the not that good and sometimes scripted for failure AI, I've been told that the scripted for failure thing, YouTube chat, only happens in the tutorial mission, but I haven't had all my dudes yeet themselves off of a boat yet, so I don't know. I'm not too worried. Besides, I'm here for slapstick comedy and not giving much of a shit about taking the game too seriously, so I've been having a great time with it. Merchant Prince is better for leveling your boat, Swain. All right. I'll do that then. Anyway, what is this game? Well, it's a bunch of fucking nonsense. So it's an overworld role-playing game where you play as a dude of some nepoism. It's like you play as like a medieval-ish nepo baby in fantasy Europe, and you go around and you raid villages. You could trade, you could take part in tournaments, and there's a lot more to it. There's bad writing and badly written quests. You level up and you build an army, and by that I literally mean like an army. And the end goal being you play Total War in third person or first person. So it's an empire builder in which you play. You end by playing third-person Total War. That's what this is. I don't know why. I always have a hard time when people ask me to explain Mountain Blade, because I'm always just like, you know what? Actually, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this game is. I also apparently didn't give myself enough insulin with breakfast, so I'm gonna go fix that. I will be right back. But yeah, if it's fair to call this series of video games, like Dark Ages, sandbox, empire builder, role-playing game in which you try to take over the world or just be friends with everybody and get rich. If that's a fair descriptor, then that's what I'm going to run with. Because I certainly do think medieval Nepo baby sim is now the TLDR of this game. Well, I mean, it depends on your backstory. I guess you could just be a beggar. Beggar that, like, got beaten up by a mercenary or whatever. Like Crusader Kings. Okay, so imagine Crusader Kings, but instead of, like, the game having writing that, like, dictates, multiple choice questions to give you a story, the story is written by you walking into a castle, demanding that a lady marry you, and then her going, ha! And then you walking out the door and jumping off their balcony and taking some fall damage because you feel bad. Instead of reading a piece of text that says that your character did that. You literally did that. And you didn't necessarily jump off the balcony because you felt bad. You jumped off the balcony because you couldn't find the stairs. And you didn't feel like holding tab and you wanted to walk out instead of just, like, teleporting out because it felt better. Like, I don't know. There's people here and I haven't walked around the city, so, like, let's just visit. Like, here, I'll show you what I mean. Like, shush. I don't know who you are, but this is Mount & Blade, right? Like, but this is like a instanced area in which I could walk around and hold down buttons to see, like, oh, there's a trader there, or there's this, or, like, there's the various vendors. What else we have? We've got the Lord's Hall over that way, or, like, there's a tavern probably where I could hire some mercenaries or something. There's a place that makes wine over there that I could maybe buy and make some money. The barber, I do not want to get rid of my glorious hair, you son of a. But, like, if I hold down tab, this is also the same game. Not really RTS. I mean, maybe, I don't know if I'd call it RTS, but the most recent DLC for this adds boats. So you can now go around on boats, and the boat combat is kind of nutty. So hopefully we'll see some boat combat soon. But I'm going to go see if I can buy some logs from these people. Well, huh. I was wondering where my trade caravans were. They're all the way over on the other end of the map doing something. Hopefully making me some money. Well, clearly they're making me some money, just not much. Oh shit, my workshop's actually making money. Well, that's kind of whack. Never expected that. So these are just a bunch of random recruits. I'm just gonna recruit because I need more. Oh, also I should have checked the store. What do you has? Very cheap hardwood. Not cheap enough to be worth carrying, though. Oh, most certainly, yes. They buffed workshops, did they? So I played this game at early access launch, and then a couple times throughout the first year of early access, and then I basically didn't touch it for 5 years. So if something has been changed recently, that's cool. I won't notice. And it's not that I don't care. It's I genuinely I don't have the basis for the knowledge. Help wounded soldiers heal in settlements. Engineering. I don't know what I should level up. I feel like I should put points into something, but I never know what. Like, I've ended up with a lot of two-handing. What's that? You can deflect projectiles with two-handed swords by blocking. Jesus. What about axes, though? Do leadership or steward. Engineering, maybe? I mean, chat commented that I've skipped leg day because my athletics is terrible. So maybe I should put a few points into athletics. Am I going to fight for a faction or be independent? So I'll be honest with you. Once again, little bit of backstory for this game. And when I say this, when people ask going forward, feel free to just regurgitate what I said. I lost a summer to Mount & Blade when I was a child. And That was the original Mountain Blade, not Warband, which was the second Mountain Blade game. I lost an entire summer to Mountain Blade. Now, having lost an entire summer to the original Mountain Blade, I basically didn't return to the like series after that. Like I played the original Mountain Blade and then never touched Warband. And now we're into the era of Bannerlord. I played a little bit of Bannerlord and then didn't touch it again. So when you ask me things like, am I going to go independent or join a faction? I don't really know what that means. Like, in theory I do. I wouldn't know how I would go about doing it. Holy fuck, that's an expensive saddle. Sorry. That's also a lot of saddles. Good lord. But yeah, to be completely direct, I don't actually know what my goal is right now. I'm just kind of... I've got a bunch of stuff to sell out, apparently. I'm just kind of vibing around and, like, seeing where the game takes me. I'm open to suggestions and ideas and chat-pointed directions. Within logical reason. But mostly just to have fun, yeah. So it's just I don't honestly know how to go about doing a lot of things that people suggest or ask me if I'm going to do. I'm just kind of looking for something that I could buy and sell. Just to give me a reason to go back to where I was. I'm going to buy the furs because those seem to sell okay for where I'm heading. Because that's where my pottery shop is. I'm also going to grab, well, I was going to say I was going to grab clay, but that's like oddly expensive for clay. Why don't we grab planks? Just those. And then just set sail after we go to port. So go to port. So out of curiosity, if I'm here in this city and I go to another port city, let's say Omor, and I had my boats here and I walk over there, can I get into my boats over there and go away? Like, are my boats in my pocket? Because I actually haven't tried that yet and I don't actually know. Gets you a lot of support. I vaguely recall joining a faction in the original. I have no idea how I did it. Or, like, what actually caused that to happen. Like, truly. No idea. It will take some hours. Oh, so you need to wait for them? Okay, that's interesting. Good to know. That makes a lot of sense. I was just kind of curious as to how they were handling that, because, like, that kind of doesn't make any sense if it's just like, you know, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to wander around, I'm going to raid some villages, because I've been raiding the villages around here. Maybe try and take out that hideout, too. There appears to be a bunch of bandits up here now. I want to keep my, my pottery shop working. But I think my main goal today is to actually try and get some income, because I do have caravans and convoys, 2 of them, and they're not really making me much money. So I would like to start another... What do you guys have for trade? I wonder. No, don't hand over your goods or die. What journeys do you use? I have not found any profitable trades recently. Well, that's good to know. What kind of products do you have? Fur is a little bit on the expensive side here. Leather seems to be at a good price. I actually kind of don't have that much food. But I should just buy a bunch of fish when we get to where I'm heading. I'm just going to buy their hardwood. Carry on, then. Okay. Let's keep moving. I do not recall ever becoming a mercenary in older games, or pledge loyalty. Yeah, I've seen like books or buttons to do stuff like that. I don't know. I think like starting a faction would be fun. Like I feel like, oh shit, we can do a warm-up fight. Look at that. How convenient. Oh, I'm making a profit on the planks. That's good. Also making a profit on the furs. Those I'm just going to break down and make into charcoal. So let's go to the town center. Let's go to the smithy. Let's go to refine, and then just make a bunch of this. Easy peasy. Don't have anything to smelt, so back out of there. Let's go to the warehouse. I could actually just grab some crude iron. Let's also actually take all of this. Let's also take the pottery, sell that later. Let's leave all that there. There is a arena fight here, but I'm just gonna wait until the sun comes up. Haunted dreams, what do these give me? 1, increase my reputation for being merciful, but impulsive, fearless and impulsive. Let's be calculating. Okay, let's keep waiting. Just waiting for the sun to come up so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. And then we're gonna go clear all these raiders. After I join the arena and join the tournament. You can become a vassal. One of my favorite experimental electronic artists is named Vassal. Some ads are going to run in a minute, but hopefully we can get through the first fight before then. So chat, I need a round of beers for good luck, because I'm going to go risk my neck and skin to go fight with a bunch of people. It seems like my brother is fighting against me again. And the prize is a Dawnbreaker, which is a one-handed sword that I don't want. But I will give it to somebody else to use or sell it. So this is the combat in this game. I'm just gonna slowly jog all the way over to this man. Oh, Jesus. You mind? Yeah, I agree with that. Excuse me. Okay, that's one down. Let's take out your friend here. There's too many of them here. I presume that neither of these guys are friendly, because they both are acting like they want to turn me into dead. That guy was friendly, which is why he killed the other guy and not me, and why he has the circle above his head. You, on the other hand, need a knife in your spear hand. Okay, so who's left? Blue guy over here. Owie. Can you... Excuse me, can I kick your horse, please? No? Okay. I'm little man with little legs. Actually, I'm quite tall, but I could use one of these horsies. So I'm just gonna hope that they run in circles for a bit and don't hit me. And I'm gonna go hit the cutely head. Come here, pony. Just come back. Okay, you'll do. Okay, no, that's the kick button. I need the mount button, which is the F button, not the E button. Stupid horse. Okay, how about this? Okay, we're in an ad break. I'm trying. Dismounting someone with a sword is rough. I just stab the sword, or stab the horse repeatedly, or like hold my shield up. What I should actually do is just walk really slowly up to the duel that's happening and just try and stab the other guy's horse so he falls out. Or like go for the knee, you know? Just hack him in the knee. Also, thanks to those of you on the YouTube side of things who are tuning in, just a heads up, YouTube does not promote the YouTube stream at all. So if I ignore the YouTube chat a little bit today, it's because it's really quiet over there. If you want more active chat, Twitch is probably the place for today, but I will be glancing down there periodically. It makes you feel bad, but then you win. I do that even when I'm on a horse. Like I would rather do 96 damage to the enemy's horse than do, like, damage to the enemy's shield, but not actually hit the horse. Like, sure, yeah, your shield will eventually break, but I'd rather just hit your horse, because I only need to hit it, like, 3 times to, like, down your horse. And then I don't even need to feel bad. I just whack the guy on the ground.
First-person view DX?
Well, technically it's third... Well, unless I hit R, then it's third person. I generally play it in third person. Although you okay, I could have gotten onto that horse, but I didn't. I'm just waiting for the ads to end. Yeah, I mean, like, you could do it like this. I like the third person more. All right, so we read... No. Oh, jeez, that's not what I wanted to do. I always hit E, which is the kick button, instead of F, which is the get on the... Jesus Christ almighty, man. That's a... Watch where you're putting that thing. It's sharp. Come on. Ah, jeez. Didn't get the... Is this like a... I need to put my shield away to get on a horse? Oh, Jesus! Nope. Okay, well, he's coming for me. Chat, he's coming for me. No, that's not what I wanted to do, Pony. I'm sorry. Gosh. Where's my teammate? Man, it is not letting me mount these horses. Eh. I feel betrayed by my teammate, chat, who's clearly no longer on their horse and just, like, downed, and it's a shame. But now it's me on the ground versus this guy with a spear. Okay. I really need, like, a rock. Just hit him in the head. I'm actually gonna not stand in the open. I'm gonna go stand over by this rock or a wall and see if I can, like, block. I kind of just find the first person to be fun for, like, a visualizer. Yeah, that's what I want. I want him to hit the horse. Owie. I want the horse to hit the wall. That's what we need to do. So just let him come around. Just let him come around. My shield's almost broken. I'm sure that's fine, right, chat? What do you think? Do you think we got this? Vile Force of Darkness if you think I got this. Okay. Die, Pony. It's all your fault. Get a spare shield. Yeah, I would have to grab another one. I just wanted that fight to be over. I figured if I dropped my shield, I'd be dead. All right, so now I can watch. Oh. I can take a break. Got him and his stupid horse. Yep, very true. I think my brother's out. I've been playing Non-Sale Bannerlord and the Near Pure Trading Empire. I found some fun, not quite exploits, such as? I guarantee, like, I know for a fact this game has exploits, and I know for a fact this game's busted in a lot of ways, but Flume, or Flumil DK, thank you very much for the 9th month. Welcome back. Chat, can I get a round of beers for that Prime resubscription? And thanks for tuning in for the Variety Day. I get the spear this time. Oh, wait, they do too. That's not fair. Oh. All I really wanted is a pointy stick. I'm a bad person. I'm just going to go for the horses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't find this easier to play at all. The first-person camera. All right, I'm just going to let them... I'm just going to let them fight it out. I'm just going to wait over here. All right, it looks like the blue shield is down, so it's just the yellow shield. Ha! Who needs a horse? Am I right? I'm a bad person, aren't I? Oh well. Sorry, horse. You took a little bit of head damage there. Sup, Dulkin? How's things, mate? But yeah, so all that we've done so far is just this one tournament, but like, the full-scale battles late game, you can have hundreds of people versus hundreds of people, and like, currently I'm at the like, not that many, but still like 100 plus people per fight. Like, I think my army has 65 in it right now, and I could have up to 100. Also, I could swap over to a sword if I wanted to, but I'm just going for our horses. You can't fight me on horseback if you got no horses! Like this one. I'm a bad person. Oh, no, I missed. Got her. It's just a flesh wound, but I got her. Jesus, so as far as I can tell, caravans which move from city to city, they take the price of their goods from the city they just left, and the trade good that the price is... Oh, that makes sense. Hold on, I will read that in more depth once this fight's over. Hey, sword sister. I didn't miss ya. As far as I can tell, caravans move from city to city. They take the price of the goods from the city that they just left, and the trade good is at that price for all of the trade goods. So if the city had an exorbitant price for salt, you can sell all of your salt and take triple the value. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. So they are running with the... So what you're saying is you stand around with all the stuff in your inventory to see what the price... Oh, wait, no, they know the prices? So, like, when you look at the estimation of what you can sell it for, it's in their inventory? Or the price of their inventory is the price of the last place that they were working from? Like, they set their goods to that price, or the city that they, or they have the estimation from the city that they just left. Like the big price of little place. I think many animals were harmed. I've been told that these are not lethal. I've killed my brother multiple times in these. I'm sure that goes for the horses as well. Excuse me while I bet on myself. All right. Excellent. So I'm trained in two-handed weapons. I'm not trained in one-handed weapons, so this is actually like my forte. Watch me die to her. Owie. There we go. I only needed to hit her twice. The price you sell your stuff for is somewhat lower than the highest price in the city that they just came from. Okay. So what you're saying is you buy out every caravan and then just go to the nearby city and double your money? This is the last fight in this tournament. It's me versus Ulthogar. Who's a named individual, so he's going to be stronger on paper. But like I said, that's what I'm trained in, so. I know that slaughtering horses gives you meat, and if meat costs a lot of money, you can flood the market of meat. Boat and paddle, damn right, YouTube chat. How much that Dawnbreaker's worth? Because, like, I know, like, you could just buy, like, 150 Stomper horses, and what's meat selling for here right now? Okay, not that much, but I actually don't know how much you would get per that. Regardless, we're gonna go fight some bandits. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I've seen meat like in the 80s before. Although I don't actually know if I need to fight many of these. I may just be able to. You're my prisoner now. Like, they just surrendered, just take them as prisoners. Of course. Could also just go destroy this hideout. Most likely. Most likely, he says. It's like looters versus the sea bandits. Let's grab some extra soldiers. I'm also going to raid these villages over here. There we go. From the looters? I mean, they must have, you know, stolen them from the last people that they raided. I'm just doing auto battles because these will be stomps that'll be over in 90 seconds anyway. Oops. Wow, now that's actually kind of crazy for some, even for sea raiders. Damn.
That's a couple of months.
Athros, thanks for the 54th month. Jack, can I get a round of beers for Athros? Keeping that sub alive. Willingly ignoring the usual laws and betting on yours. Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to take hostile action against this village, and I'm going to raid the village. I'm going to attack the village. Ahem. And I have my two-handed axe, thwacker. Some goons will like it, most certainly. Usually, I'm not sure what that word is then. I just read that as a typo of usually.
Attack!
I just go kill them all. We'll kill them all and scream, "We are alive!" We. Ow. No. You're supposed to jump the wall, you silly mule. Not that you're a mule. You're a very nice horsey, but. Oopsies. These are the guys I gotta go for. There he goes. That's one. Lost somebody. Should probably like actually walk around on foot and train my athletics. Solid streaks, by the way. I don't really comment on the streaks, but well, that missed. I'm almost dead, but let's just move. No. It's like, maybe I can get, no. Okay. Sag. An excessive or legally high rate of interest on non-borrowed money. Huh. We showed them, even though I got a bolt to the forehead. So yeah, it's like quite. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad description. It's like having a credit card. We lost a horse. That's unfortunate. Or rather, we're out of horses? Yeah, we're out of horses. But that makes sense. Balaman, Nord Warriors, Axe Warriors, Levies, Clan Warrior. Sure. Bunch of crap. Then we sit here and we raid the village for a bit. Medieval payday loans? Yeah, I guess so. I like how I was like, I'm gonna go deal with the bandits, and then I just join them. But yeah, this is what I've been doing. It's been fun. Been having a good time in the Mountain Blade paddle and board. Just, you know, multiple days of raiding and pillaging. Lovely day on the countryside. As one does. Is there any way to take control of the city? I don't know if you can take control of these specific towns, but you can take control of castles. And if you take control of castles, then I think you get control of these towns. I think that's how that works. Chat could probably correct me, but... yes, you could, for all intents and purposes, take over the world. I'm sure somebody in chat will have like a specific detail to add on to that, but like this castle up here, which has 330 defenders, obviously I can't take it out. Its economy is linked to these two towns, so me damaging these two towns actually hurts the economy of this castle. I wonder if I can defeat these Sea Raiders. Probably not right now because I'm injured, but maybe I can send in troops to clear. Seems like they did it. Let's just recruit all of the troops and wait until I'm healed, because I'm very injured. Yeah, so like the bound villages to this are those three at the bottom. Horsinger, Remenental, and Sanak. Cognac, we'll call it that. What am I up to? 52? That's not bad. What is cheap? Fish is pretty cheap. It's kind of wild to me that you can't fish. Or if you can, I haven't found a button to do it yet. It's kind of wild that they only have one salt here at the moment. I kind of just want to buy a shit ton of fish and go inland and see if I can sell them. There's a perk while sailing, then you can catch fish. Oh, really? Okay, cool. There you go. I feel like there should be like a physical fishing minigame, though. I just want to make the joke that this is now a JRPG. 54 sheep. Holy crap. You know, pigs are pretty cheap. I wish there was a little bit more information about, like, trading non-food goods. Does that make Torchlight a JRPG? Yeah, and same with Warframe. No, I like it's I don't know if it's a joke, but it's like something that I remember as long as I've played video games. It's if something has a what's the word I'm looking for here? A fishing mini game, people automatically joke that it's a JRPG. All right, I'm probably going to butcher those Sumper horses. I'll sell the little bit of hardwood. I keep the hides. I'll sell the tools. These. Go keep the sheep. Sell all this. And what else can I buy? Let's buy the velvet. And the pottery. And let's go back to the port. Let's manage fleet, because I would like to rename my boats. I need to figure out where that button is, though. Ah, there we go. Chat, I need a dumb boat name, because we got the Red Witch. You know, I said funny name, and the first two responses are both like the most boat-sounding normal names. Unsinkable 3. That's pretty good. The beached whale. You know what? Let's go with Unsinkable the 3rd. You can be beached whale. And, is that the beached whale, Ilmirin? Swimming wenches. Marooned? Actually, you know, honestly, Stone, you win. Submarine. Oh, actually, no. Submarine. How many? There we go. We've got the Unsinkable 3, beached whale, and submarine in training. I'm also curious about something. Do these... Okay, so you can, in fact, upgrade stuff. Interesting. None of this stuff's available here, but good to know. All right. Well, let's head out to the ocean. Actually, hold up. Let's see if they have any people that I could hire. Let's just go back to town center real quick and go to the tavern district. I have space for 100 people, so let's just ransom my prisoners real quick, and we'll leave those people. Recruit troops. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Do that. And leave. No, that's not what I want to do. Go to port, set sail. There we go. Let's go find some sea raiders. Do a boat battle. No, because there was only 3 things to name, and when they're named, and I'm not going to rename them whenever somebody requests, and I need to go to port to rename them. So, no, there just isn't enough things to name. 20% damage with two-handed weapons while you have less than half of your hit points. Minus 10% garrison wages and governed settlement. Plus 15% with two-handed weapons while you have more than 90% of your hit points. Plus 30% to speed to build military projects. Thinking this one, actually. Yeah, there just isn't enough things to name. Like, I can also, like, if I name stuff in this, it's just going to be like, let's just come up with an idea as a group and name something. I'm not going to, oh, they're faster than me. Although, that might be the wind. We'll see. Maybe I have a chance to catch them. Probably not. Oh, now we sped up. And hit them, actually. Because they hate me already. Might as well. Hand over your goods or die. Attack. All right, let's do a boat battle, chat. I need a bunch of water emotes and a round of beers. Or just a Vile Force of Darkness. Because let's see if Unsinkable 3 can live up to their name. Like 1 and 2 did, naturally. Of course, do not discount submarine in training. You know, this is actually the first time all my boats have been full. So, The way I do this is just tell my dudes to attack, and generally it goes okay. The wind is not in our favor, which means they can likely get going faster than we can. So I personally think that the tech on these boats is kind of wild. If I hit F and zoom all the way in here and walk around on my boat, a little bit laggy because the area is still loading, I think. I find that there's often some hitching on the stream right at the start of battles. Let's test the submarine. Well, no, it's a submarine in training, okay? Okay, so,
Soldiers!
we're going to tell them to go engage. And then I will follow. I will say that the instructions for your soldiers is a little bit unintuitive in the boats. This is the zoomed in screen. There's the first person camera for the boat. The zoom out camera. So I need to select a baddie ship and then attempt to board them. Okay, it looks like my boat there is going in between the two, so I'll go over to the left. Okay, well, they're all just boarding over there. Turns out the turning radius on boats, pretty low. Unable to attempt boarding too far. Well, it seems like it's my two boats versus their two boats. Well, I try to turn. Okay, it looks like we're going to be connecting with this boat over here on the far left. It's, unable to attempt, unable to attempt. Or unsinkable 3, there we go. So they throw out the grappling hooks and pull us in. And I swap over to my very accurate sharpshooter. And hopefully I don't friendly fire. Looks like my dudes are dying. Go figure. I'm gonna tell my soldiers to follow me. Ah. There you go, I hit something. This is a very shitty bow. I haven't upgraded it once. I definitely just friendly fired somebody. Hey, my brother died. Eh. I definitely friendly fired that. Okay, well, we're over. So let's grab my big axe. And let's move in. Ah. Yeah, for me, this was definitely just a game that I wanted to just goof around with a bit after not playing for so long, and this DLC just seemed like a good opportunity to do that. Excuse me. This, I'm not gonna lie, this mast is a bit of a buzzkill for my axe moments. I'm gonna pause because we're in an ad break. But yeah, my biggest request, chat, for this Friday stream is just keep the chat moving. I know that way less people are going to be recommended the stream and tune in today, so anything that you guys can do to just keep the conversation moving is greatly appreciated on variety streams, because I'll be honest, I expect to make a third of the money and have way less people watching. So I do appreciate those of you who've tuned in and take the time to watch. And if you like the way we do things around here, think of me if you happen to have a Prime sub. That's about it. The ram on ships is very nice. I haven't done any ramming yet. I don't actually think I've sunk a ship yet. Good thing they let you float in armor. I don't worry about it, okay? It's full of flotation devices. You know, swimming while covered in iron is just shows my skill. Oh no, I'm not denying that. Like, you are absolutely right. It should 100% be finicky, and it is. It just means I have to stand at the bow of the boat in order to do anything of value. I should get me a crossbow, actually. But that would be appropriately dwarfy. Although I think bows and crossbows are 2 separate skills. Uh-oh. 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 Sorry, I had to get to safety. I realize this is a strange definition of safety, but I had to get to safety. Excuse me, Bodhi. Hey, look, it's one of mine, too. I'm just gonna swim over to here and just yeet myself onto the boat. Okay. Whew. All right. I will now stand back and moderate while I tell my soldiers to skirmish. Those guys back over there. What's up, Bane? That is safety? Yeah, water. Nice and far away from the guys with the sharp sticks. That's... What are you doing, Jody? I mean, okay. Thank you? I'm not sure what to say about that. Time to train my shitty archery skills. Get a smaller shield. No, 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 no. Okay. Thank you very much for however many pennies that was. Was that even intentional? You're trying to burn all the points? Well, I mean, those are pennies, right? So if you have a total number in bits, you just type in cheer and then the number, and you'll just get rid of them all at once, instead of having to fire them out 5 at a time. I'm not sure how much I like that button, to be honest. I think I need a smaller 2-handed axe.
To build on cheers.
Oops.
100. Much easier.
Yeah, exactly. So type in cheer and then the number of bits that you have. And you can just... There we go. Got somebody. Fire them all out at once. Uh-oh. Well. Oh, hey, look, it's my body. Appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like there's probably a setting that I could turn on where, like, you can't spam those at too fast an interval, but I'm terrible with crossbows. Holy shit. It's a big wave. I'm only gonna friendly fire if I shoot into that.
Narvicus cheers. X100.
They're vicious, thanks for the $1. Fire away! That is entirely too long of a shift, Bane. Congratulations on making it to the end of such a ridiculously long shift. And let's move forward. So I got 22 wounded troops, but I did get a pile of stuff. 17 horses? Good Lord. And also some extra boats. All right, time to... Head to the nearest safety. Or just get murked by these sea bandits. Whew! We kicked back into speed in the nick of time. Uh-oh. We still might get caught by these sea bandits. Devil Dawn! Thank you very much for the 5-pack. All right, so these guys we actually need to try a little harder on. Something happened to your face there, man. Wasn't planned major IT outage at work? Jesus. Well, I would recommend sleep after dinner. I think we can fight this. What do you think, chat? Do you think we got this? I'm like very injured. Oh, most likely, yeah. Baron Balloon. That would make sense. Fuck it, let's attack. Oh no, actually I can't because I'm wounded, so I can only send troops. Well, okay, we seem to be winning. Like, that's us, and that's them. We're down to 30. Yeah, we're winning. Okay, good stuff. I mean, we have better soldiers than they do, so... I mean, I knew that we had better soldiers than them, so like in a 1v1 on foot battle, we would have won that. I have too many soldiers. Or too many prisoners, rather. Yeah, I do. Well, I do have a shit ton of boats to sell. I don't even know how I'm operating all of these boats. But I have a shit ton of boats to sell, and I have a ton of loot to sell. So we came out on top, I think. After I repair my ships for 7 grand. Managed fleet. All right. Well, thanks for the 95 pennies, Jody. Okay, so unsinkable 3. Sorry, you are unsellable, more like. You, on the other hand, you can be sold. You can be sold. So those are light longships. Interesting. I'm using Western galleys mostly. I wonder if it's worth keeping one of these trade cogs, just for more capacity. So that leaves me with 2 boats left. You know what? I'm gonna sell the trade cog. I'm just gonna keep the ones that we currently have. Just these 3. 31,000. Nice. And go into here and sell. Actually, hold up. Let's go inventory first. Let's turn all this into meat. Okay, now that I've done that, let's trade. Meat's not super valuable here. That's fine. Just gonna sell all of the stuff that I don't know the complete price for. I will sell the jewelry. That's not a terrible price for jewelry. Thanks, I'll sell. You I'll sell. Short sword I'll sell. That'll sell. All right, well, let's just click on all these. Ooh. Fine coif. I think those I can sell to my guy or give to my guys. It's probably an upgrade. Yes, it is. Equip that. How about this? That also an upgrade for him, so we'll give it to him. Long, fine steel spear. Let's give you that. Sell the olives. So let me just go to me real quick. Throw in that axe. I could also take the throwing axe. But then I would lose my 2-handed axe, so... let's just sell stuff. Go back to selling. Selling, 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 selling. All right. Not a bad haul, if I do say so myself. Throwing axes could be useful for tourneys, but I haven't ever done a tourney where I get to pick the weapon I bring in. Okay, let's just wait until I heal. You're very late, but good morning. Good morning, Alfie. Your Aurora Effect 4X game, is that a good part? All right, we'll do sleep at some point. I hope you got breaks during that 24-hour shift. Because that seems entirely too long. Oh, there's another tournament happening. But I'm only at 74 HP. Let's just keep waiting. The tournament is that little helmet logo. Let's wait until I hit 85 HP. Go to the town center. How long do the tournaments last? Does anybody know? This is vanilla. But, like, I don't generally have an idea of why the game would be subpar, because, to be honest with you, I'm enjoying it as is. I'm certain that there are quality of life mods, but I like to do, like, what I would consider to be a completed playthrough of a game like this before I think about any mods. And also, I started this playthrough, like, literally the day, like, 2 days after the DLC came out. And, there was a bunch of negative reviews coming in saying, oh no, they broke my mods. So I just kind of assumed no mods would be working when I started this playthrough. I'm very much the sort of person where I want to know what I'm improving before I just take people's blind advice. So if I end up doing multiple playthroughs, if this is something people want to keep watching on this channel for more than one playthrough, then sure, we'll add in some mods. But for right now, no. It's like there's two industries I hear about 24-hour shifts, Alfie. It's like nurses and tech. But yeah, no, I played this game in early 2020. Like, within 6 months of it releasing, I played like 20 hours and didn't touch it until War Sales. So I don't know what's subpar about it, and I don't need people telling me that it's subpar. But once I finish a playthrough, I'll go look at mods if I decide to do a second one. I will absolutely recruit troops. Let's just jump in and go do the arena. The arena! But no, I'm aware that this game is, like, up there with Skyrim for being a, you know, thing that people mod more than is rational in some cases. That's laggy for some reason. This is just the whole game hitching. So to give an example of cheese I was talking about earlier, I've been buying grain for around 6 gold per bushel. Found a caravan who decided that the price was 12 gold per bushel, so I just took all of their money because they don't decrease prices as they get more gold. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Cheers, Darmond. Stab. Going for a quick fridge raid? Don't forget to bring your spears and pitchforks. It's okay. I'll take it. It's fine. Darmond. It's a common typo, if anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it a pet peeve, but there's only one franchise in the last 10 years where I've installed it and then immediately went and looked up mods for it before even playing it. And that was Stalker. Specifically Call of Pripyat, because I played it before but didn't finish it. And I remember it being crashy and buggy then. This was like, I don't know, 2014 or something was when I tried. And I made it maybe a third of the way through the game and gave up. The second time I played through it on stream, or when I played through it on stream the second time I played it, I put in a bunch of stability mods before even launching it. I think like that's maybe the only game that I modded on my first playthrough. I guess. And that, for me, that was literally just, like, for some reason you thought of a Raid bug spray themed fridge. Like one of those, like a can of Red Bull fridge kind of thing, but like Raid bug spray. What do I have? I've got sword and board. Owie. Well, he missed and I hit the horsey.
Come on!
Well, I don't know how I missed that. Oh, I see, because you were my friendly, that's why. It's a good thing there's no friendly fire on that. There's entirely too many people. Okay, hold up. Can I? Thank you. Come to me, pony. I actually didn't do that intentionally, but momentum. Smack, smack, gets bumped into by horse, smack, face gone. Yeah, but Gamma's a different game made in, like, the engine, right? I don't even consider Gamma to be a stalker mod. That's like a fan game. Like, Gamma and Anomaly, to me, are just not even stalker anymore. Like, they're neat projects, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's kind of like Fallout London, to me, kind of isn't a mod anymore. It's just a fan game in that engine, you know? I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. But yeah, when it comes to this game, like I will mod it once I understand what the actual deficiencies that I'm modding are. Honestly, if not for all the Gamma and 100s of other mods, Stalker 2 would not gain popularity. I don't know if I agree with that, but the mods help. I think if it wasn't for those mods, the developers of that game would get a lot less harassment. Okay, so it's a 1v1v1v1. It's free for all. Oh, I missed. Sorry, I'm used to bigger weapons, man. This is like a cheese knife. Oops. I wanted to kick you. Nope. One-handed weapons are so weak. Oh, come on. I'm embarrassing myself. There we go. Now we're talking. Speaking of talking, let's not talk, and instead, let me hit you in... there we go. There you go. Keep it. I have the high ground. I don't think I've ever downed somebody by kicking them. Well, I didn't skip leg day. No, absolutely. And some of them just need to be updated after the War Sale DLC. Yeah, because modders are a thankless job, let me tell you. It was broken for you? I mean, it's a free mod, so c'est la vie. I don't actually know what the standard of rage is. But apparently that's what the award for winning this tournament is. Ow. So I fight the winner. And assuming I don't die, but that would be weird. Oh, come on. Now it's just not even fair. I tried to... Dang it, I may actually be done. Yep. I mean, it wasn't, but... That's the second tournament I've been kicked out of in my time in this playthrough. Oh well. If you are such a talented producer, you would be able to locate my email. Cryptic message. Do I have a business email? No shit. This is my job. And if you can't find it, then I don't think you're a very good producer. So good luck. I also have, you know, every other social media platform, like multiple places where you could reach out privately. I mean, heck, if Chinese bots can find my email, so can you. That's a bit disappointing. C'est la vie. My teammate sucks. That was true. They did just kind of go in and lose the fight. Cheese is actually a good price. So's fish. But I have tons of food at the moment. Let's give a little bit more food variety. Food variety keep people happy, and people happy is good. Let's go raid some villages. Actually, let's see. Do they have more troops? No, not at the moment. Also, not to burst your bubble, Noasliv, or however you pronounce your name, it is unlikely I will be interested because I don't generally do collabs. Troops fight over an insult. Oh no. Only blood can wipe out the insult. That's to blah, 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 blah. That's a lot of chances of things. Increase reputation for being cautious. Increase reputation for being calculating. Increase morale. 25% chance of losing one troop. Oh no, let's do that. I'm just gonna buy their salt. $262 defenders. Let's go raid this village. Oh, looters first. I gotta say, chat, that might be the first time in my life. Okay, you know what? Actually, we'll just let the looters do their thing. That may be the first time in my life I've had somebody pop up into my chat and state that they have a paid opportunity that they would like to collab with on our show tomorrow night. That might actually be the first. It's truly adorable. Truly adorable. A truly talented producer wouldn't need to stumble into somebody's chat and be like, hey, random person I've never met before, I want to pay you to do a thing. You're gonna eat them? Carefully, might enjoy it. Send the troops. The music in this game's pretty good, Sharp Jukebox. You know what's funny is I wasn't even gonna ban them. Like, there's no real reason to ban them, but I was mostly just trying to get some conversation going. That's my entire goal today, really. I mean, heck, if they wanted to respond, I would have found that amusing too. It just kind of proves that, like when people offer to pay me to do shit, it's like, so you did zero research and have no idea who I am or how I run my channel. That's all I read it as. I could spit him out. I mean, you do you. It's like, I don't see the point of banning him. I just think that was funny. Like, they didn't break any rules here necessarily. I wouldn't have banned them. I don't think that's a needed ban. I just think it's funny. I wanted to mock him for a minute. It's not like they're gonna get very far here. I mean, come on. So please unban them. Watch your hammer. It's heavy and can hurt people. I'm gonna have to go give all my clay to the port, because that's where my workshop is. No, this is a lovely, relatively peaceful trading faction that I was close by. and I bought a pottery shop in this port city, and then they started invading my pottery shop because another faction that I'm sort of affiliated with, the Nords, took over this area, so now I'm raiding their villages so that they stop raiding that city to try and take it back and making my pottery shop not make money. I'm an aspiring businessman, and I don't like it when my pottery shop makes no money, even though it doesn't make me much money. So that's who I'm raiding. I'm raiding, like, random peasants who are in the wrong town. Actually, hold up. Let me just go to warehouse and move my clay over so my pottery shop can keep working. Wow, Velvet's selling for kind of a lot here. Same with beer. Just gonna sell the mules. I'm gonna sell the hides, sell the sheep. Sell all of our loot. Let's go back to the port and set sail. Trying to decide where I should go to. Thinking, it's like these are the witch guys. The Britannia. Oh. Some points I can put in. Discarded weapons are donated to troops for increased experience. Oh, interesting. Plus 40 party morale when number of mounts is greater than number... You know what? Let's do that. Let's do quartermaster. Also makes me tariff income and government settlements. That's amusing. What do you give me? Morning exercise, plus 3 combat movement speed, plus 5% combat movement speed to troops in your formation, plus 5 hit points, plus 5 hit points to troops in your party. Let's do that one. Me and my thickness have to be quickness. Have some disgusting archers, little M4 carbines, as in, like, way too strong. So what you're saying is I should go hire them.
Popping in for a sec to say y'all are fantastic peeps. Back to buying busy.
Merc, did you change your name? It looks like you did. Okay, just checking. It's good to see you. Thank you for keeping part of your name similar so that I know who you are and don't feel dumb. Or as dumb as I always do. Chat, can I get a round of beers for the 27th month from Merc? Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see you too. I mean, sometimes people, like, change their name to something completely different, and then, like, 4 or 5 name changes in, they change their name back to the original person, and I just have, like, this light bulb moment of, like, oh, that's who you are! It's happened to me many times over the years. I think that's, like, a whole part of this game that I will never be interested in, though, Diamond, is multiplayer. Like, to me, I want to play this as, like, a power fantasy sandbox. I don't really have much interest in playing games like this as, like... I don't really have much interest in playing games like this as a, like, PvP game. Like, at all. We're in an ad break, but all I'm doing is sailing across the sea, so... I will wait when we get to town. I'm gonna see if I can start a trade caravan from here, because they're like $30,000 dollaritos to start. Maybe buy a workshop or something over here. Get some income on this side of things. Alright, let's repair my ships. Take a walk around the port. That's actually not what I wanted to do. Go to town center. There we go. Gang needs recruits. Of course they do. Gang leader. You're an artisan. Talk.
Yours is not a face I
Yada yada. Wish to form a trade convoy in this town, yes. Gonna put my brother in charge of it. And let me just go to the tavern district. Ransom my prisoners. The cargo master. Ooh. You kind of don't like me. Let's talk with you.
Peace to you, stranger.
Blobbity 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 blah. Let's form a second one. I'm kind of running out of people to hire. What's my party limit at the moment? Yeah, I don't really have the capacity. Let's just wander around. And there goes my boy. Good luck there. I think, can I? Yeah, I can move the camera around. There you go. There's the world map. I haven't even been up to these regions yet. This is about as... I basically haven't left here. But there's all this going on down here. It's all the way up to there. Okay, Gretti's Fjord. But yeah, hopefully that's a bit of a... bit of an example there. I feel like whale oil gets expensive. I'm gonna buy their whale oil. There's also a hideout over here, which I'm gonna very slowly walk over to. This is very much a boaty game. I'm gonna sell some of this meat. Oh, they don't have enough money. Never mind. There we go. I mean, they're moving faster than me because I'm pretty slow. 3.8. Okay, well. Maybe I'll corner them. I mean, this is actually where I'm heading. Let's do this. To this hideout. Let's sneak in now. Let's actually cancel that. Let's just send troops in to clear. We got some prisoners. I can upgrade one of my troops. Got a bunch of random crud. Cruft. They sell fish up there. I wonder what the value of those fish are. Walrus tusks. You like their troops and their culture? Yeah, I don't think I've played enough to like really have any opinions on which factions I like and or dislike. I mean, it's cheap, but I don't get much. Let's just go deal with these guys if I can. Do not know if I'll even catch them, but we'll see. Yeah, it looks like we'll catch them. Yeah, we'll catch them. Surrender or die. I'll send in troops. I will say there are some true masochists who play. Oh, I'm over my troops limit. Wait, looters count as troops? That's wild. Yes, I guess so. Does it give you the option to say surrender and to die? Well, I mean, I don't think you... We should go there. I'm just gonna head back to where my boat is. I think they have a port there. Let's see. If they have a port here, I'll just try this requesting your ship thing. They don't have a port. Mad Dog. Increase cautious, increase reputation for being generous. Impulsive, honest. Gain renown, impulsive, fearless. One Nord Sky God joins your party. Sure. Now I'm over my troop limit again. I think I need another boat. If I'm not responding to things in chat that are like tips, it's because I already know. Just for clarity here. I'll sell those. Sell. I'm gonna hold on to that walrus tusk. That's something I'm going to do. Sell those sumper horses because they're heavy. Keep the beer. Make a massive profit on the salt. Go to port. Set sail. Yeah, but they got upgraded to prisoners got upgraded to soldiers previously in this playthrough when I clicked a button to do it. But maybe they do it automatically. Like maybe I unlocked something to do it automatically. I'm not actually totally sure. Also looks like we're actually making a profit now. Which is like a first for this playthrough, is actually making a profit. So it's kind of cool. And then it immediately goes into the red again. But hey, I made a profit. A single issue of profit. And honestly, I'm gonna take that for all it's worth and run with it. Also, I just wanted to say a real quick thank you to the 20 of you watching on the YouTube side. If I'm slow responding to YouTube, it's because YouTube doesn't recommend the stream at all when I'm streaming this game. And it seems that the Twitch audience is also losing some interest. But because we have 112 here on Twitch. Thank you to the 112 of you who've tuned in. This may have to go on the back burner soon. unless people keep tuning in for this. It may stop making sense soon. But at the same time, thanks to those of you who've tuned in. Because I get to do the coolest job in the world because people tune in and watch. So thanks for tuning in and watching. I'm going to go drop my boats off here on the shore, and we're going to go to Hakashush, because I'm curious about what the value of their exports are. Okay, yeah, that is a deal. 207 for Walrus Tusk. We'll buy those. Oh, it's still nice that you're here, though, Stone. Let's go up to this place. I'm going to places I haven't been. Yeah, no, like every region's units are different. It's kind of like, you know, most of the 4X games that exist, where like if you take over cities from another faction and then you can produce their units, you get different like unit composition with like the like potential issues of like having different cultures interacting, but generally it's a positive to have mixes of different factions. Thanks for the $50, last crew. Appreciate it. Like, seriously. No, I mean, at the end of the day, this channel isn't so much a variety channel. When I stream a game, I stream it until it's clear that people aren't as interested anymore, and then I move on to the next thing. So it's not like a bad thing necessarily, but at the rate that interest has been going between this week and last week, I think that either this week or next week may be the last week for this, and then we'll check out something else for a bit and come back when the interest comes back. It's always a little bit of a bummer, but, you know, it's the reality of not being a variety channel, Elfie. Like, I don't think of it as a bummer. It's like, it just is reality. That's the way things go. I'm just happy there's people here. Gonna keep buying their whale oil. Also have decent troops here, too. Oh, no, I mean, I'll come back to it. It just might be in 6 weeks or 6 months. You know, that kind of thing. Of the new navigational skills? I wouldn't know. Whoopsies, that's not the button I wanted. But I can show you this. I mean, it's like these skills, right? I don't have any of them, really. Better weapon handling. Plus 30% loot for merchant convoys. Oh, that I should actually go into a little bit. Do you want me to literally hover over each of these? Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Plus 50% conformity gain for pirate prisoners while in your party at sea. Okay, so that would be like people joining you, right? Yeah, this is Master Angler. But, like, how do I train this? Travel on the campaign map with a seafaring vessel. Oh, so I'm going to get fishing soon is what you're saying, game. 15% chance to catch fish. Brought in by boats from settlements. Plus 30 to swimming endurance. There's something kind of funny about that. No, absolutely, Baron. Absolutely. It's more just like, whoa. That's already a hefty profit. And I've literally just gone from like one island to another. Like I paid like 200 each for those. I like how I'm way over my boat's capacity. I should just go to the port here and buy another boat. Let's do that. Manage fleet. Where's the... There we go. That's the button I want. Got a light longship. Whatever a car is. Light longship, light longship, light longship. Or a car. What the hell is a car? Or a nar, I guess. So way more cargo capacity on the NARS, or however you say that. What's the crew capacity? Okay, let's buy one of you. And then let me just check this. So on land, we're way over capacity, but let's see what else we can purchase. Fish are very cheap. Grumpy Boulder? It's a metal thing with 4 wheels that drives on a road. Yeah, huh? Thanks. I'll buy their velvet. And oil. Berserker helmet. I guess that's like light armor. All right, so manage fleet. I gotta name the new boat. So Chad, I need a funny name for the new boat. Give me your best pitch for a funny name for the new boat. So far we have Unsinkable the Third, Beached Whale, and Submarine in Training. I don't think you need to buy a warehouse. I think you just get access to... Well, actually, I think you might need to pay an artisan to get access to a warehouse. I need to look. I think you can just store stuff in places, though. Tesla modeled bubbles. Please don't flip over. I mean... Floater. Nar is an Old Norse English. I know I'm mispronouncing that. Cargo ships of the Viking Age used by Vikings for long sea voyages during the Viking expansion. Gotcha. About time. 3070, just the normal one. It's a EVGA card. In regards to GPU. I'm also kind of thinking about Star Trek puns. I kind of just want it to be a pun. I know that, like, I'm just not seeing any... Buick is pretty good. But... I'm kind of just trying to think about ship pun. Butter. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Boaterhead. I need a boat named Lenny or Lemmy. I'm gonna go with Boaterhead. Seem like you mean it. All right, let's actually hold up. Let me just go to town center real quick. We got an artisan, merchant, talk.
Yours is not a face.
Blah 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 blah. Want to form a trade convoy in town? Yep. Now let's just go to the tavern real quick. Blah blah blah. All right, we're hiring you. And then I just need to go to clan. Parties? Yes. I need a... What's she got? Plus 14, increased party size. Not very good at scouting. It's not a bad healing rate increase. Yeah, let's just go for her as my surgeon. Enterprise Voyager. All right, let's set sail. Okay, so there's a port up there. Let's go to here. Going to all these places I haven't been yet. Okay, so I've now started 3 convoys. So let's hope that that actually makes me some money consistently. That's pretty good, Zordos, actually. Ship Happens is also pretty classic, yep. I had like a really good boat-related pun that I made the other week, and I remember thinking that I made a good boat-related joke. If I remember stating out loud, if I ever name a boat, I'm gonna name it that. And now I'm thinking about it like, I can't remember what that name was. I should have written it down. With pun boat names, and was there any standout ones from the pun boat names? Yeah, currently it's just like my various little convoys going around. Oh, they made me money. So that's good. Hold up. I'm just going to go adjust the blinds outside. I know that we were talking about flooding earlier, but like it's actually sunny today, so it's always a good time. Okay, let's see what they got. Oh, they don't pay as much for the walrus tusks. I want to say that's a profit, but not much.
A clockwork dragon cheered. X500. Whatever floats your flotilla.
Whatever floats it, styrofoam would float it. Well, they don't really have much in the way of things that I want to buy for a price. Although, I'm going to repair my ships. Just keep moving around. Ooh, something's under siege. I think that's what that means, right? That's a lot of people sieging that. Holy shit. Good lord. That seems absurd. Even though it's not actually that absurd, but that's pretty absurd. That seems pretty absurd. You want to see the stats of what exactly? Of that siege? That? Honest Seaman? Aquaholic, Peer Pressure. Oh, that's pretty good. About Time, Corrosive of the Rizzer, Would Not, and Would Too. There you go. Yeah, no, it seems to be 329 plus 565 wounded against 17 and 478 wounded. Like, if you want to see even more stats, oopsies, they don't even fit on the screen. But yeah, if I could select what I wanted to do with this playthrough, I would say I'm kind of more interested in doing something that would relate to taking over a castle. I think that's the thing that I'm the most interested in trying to do today. But we'll see. And I think, depending on how today goes, either this will be the last or second to last stream of Bannerlord for the moment, I think. But we'll see. Things could always turn around. Took 117 to get undead? Wait, what? 117, 417 what? Okay, I haven't found any profitable trades recently. Is that because I keep attacking them? I'm just gonna let the ads run, chat, and then we will dive in and do this fight. But yeah, I do appreciate those boat pun memes. Chat, can I get a couple beers for Clockwork? With the $5 in bits, helping keep the channel funded. It's greatly appreciated. Cheers, mate. I don't want to join a kingdom. I want to be an independent actor, but no, you are correct. The castle specifically I want to take over has about 300 troops in it. And I have currently about 100. So it's gonna take a little bit of messing, but how many Mount and Blade games have I played? I played the original vanilla game before I had access to the internet. Probably around probably before Warband came out, and played about 90 minutes of Warband, and it crashed twice. And then never went back to Warband. I probably could have modded it or made it work, but I never did. But yeah, I easily lost a summer or two to the original. And then I streamed a little bit of this when it first went to early access and got really tired of the entirety of the internet explaining to me exactly why it was terrible and why I should hate it. And it really kind of bummed me out. So then I didn't play it for 4 years, and now this DLC is out, and I was like, I've got the itch. I want to play some Bannerlord. Let us stage a rebellion so don't piss off any of the bigwigs. Well, I've kind of been raiding their villages for a while, so maybe I should pick a different city then. I don't know how staging a rebellion would work, Sandberg, but I'm sure that's a way to go. We have been through the ads. Let's attack. I do outnumber their boats, too. I mean, I don't necessarily need to be successful. I think that's maybe the... That's maybe the most important part here to mention is that, like, I don't necessarily need to be successful. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It's interesting that I'm just going to be short a boat. Oh well. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize I could pre-command them. Let's drop my sails, which I think is Zed? Yeah, because the wind's actually in my favor for once. It's like never happens. All right, chat. Let's see if we can do some ramming. Let us see what we can do with ramming. Unsinkable 3, you heard me. Mm-hmm. It's the sequel that definitely nobody wanted. Let's bring up the sails. Let's attempt boarding. Oh, I have throwing axes. And I missed all 3 of them. Yep. Uh-oh, that's not good. Just a skirmish. That's what I want them to do. That is a real big sploosh, whatever that was. Let's see if I can do something here. It's like overhead smacking is all I really want to try here. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Sucks to be those guys. Who needs oxygen anyway? All right, well, this seems to be a successful boarding. And trying to, my little legs, I can't jump, jumping hard. Okay, let's go over here and just, see how you cut these out. Do you have to hit a particular button, or do you literally, there we go, cut loose. F. Why it takes so long? Cut loose. Well, we seem to be going all right. Cut loose. There's one more I gotta do at the other end. Is there a command I can just give for everybody to cut these loose? Chat, I need some water, because I'm sure we're gonna end up in the water in a moment. And they're boarding us, oh no! There's one. I can't really. There you go. Okay, so you're down now. It's 2 down. I'm just gonna say F4. So my other boat's off skirmishing at the other end. Just want them to engage. There's 2 left here. It's you down. So much for the merchant. Yeah, let's walk back over. Just break this. Start breaking these. wait for my guys to get back over, or fall into the ocean. Either or, it doesn't really matter to me. And if you get stuck on that boat, sucks to be you, bud. Come on, this is your last opportunity. Board now or forever crying pieces. Chat, do you guys know if I can tell my guys to cut these? Because, like, this takes forever. Honestly, it's one of the more in-depth attempts at boarding mechanics in a game like this that I've seen. Like, there's kind of a lot to it. There's no... I mean, I'm curious. Like, you guys could just say yes or no. I mean, it would be a helpful thing to give me a response. Or you can laugh at it. Like, hey, it's your entertainment. You choose how to use it. Time for a swing. Whee! Never played this game. Yeah, that's fair. Press X, you can have your men cut loose. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. That was a fun fight. Just crossbowmen, some footmen. Marauders, please. Hardened crossbowmen, seasoned seafarers. Picked warrior. Spearman, sure. Nord youngling, okay. Pay a little bit to upgrade them, grab all the crap. Hop back into the boat. This expansion is interesting, though. I mean, these games are just big sandboxes in which you do stuff. And sometimes it's fun, and sometimes it's anxiety-inducing. But most of the time it's fun. Where was I? Where was I going more accurately? I was going over here. It's less of a river and more of a peninsula? Like bay? Hey chat, make sure I don't get interdicted by pirates. I'm gonna go take a toilet break real quick. I didn't. So, out of curiosity, chat, because you guys may actually have a better idea of this than me, what do you guys think of there being a new Knights of the Old Republic game from Casey Hudson? I'm really curious as to how you guys feel about that. Taking a glance to see if there's anything here that's cheap or is expensive. Holy fuck. Look at those walrus tusks. It's weird. It's man. It's like they're just like we want 4,000 for it, but Or sorry, 2,400 for it. That seems ridiculous. You never played them? I played the first one. I never played the second one. I mean, that's exactly why I'm asking. Because, like, it's basically like, it's a new game from the director of those games, right? Like, it's Casey Hudson who, like, you know, directed Mass Effect, amongst many old and beloved BioWare games. Obviously, that's just a director, so that's not really a statement for any kind of quality. But, like, that's a game that I'm really curious to see what the reception of it's going to be, like, academically. Stopped playing the first KOTOR at the underwater segment and had no real desire to go back. Sure, fair. I played through the first KOTOR at like double-digit frames in the low 20s on a laptop that didn't have any 3D acceleration, that couldn't run that game, and I had an okay time. I don't remember much of it though at this point. I just remember kind of playing through it because it was like the game that I had. There's a lot of really brand new studios doing things for specifically Lucasfilm. Like, there's a few of those. It's actually kind of... Like, for a minute there, it was like... Star Wars was just licensing that to, like, only Disney. And now, all of a sudden, there's a bunch of new studios making Star Wars-related games. Which is probably a good thing for people who like Star Wars-based, like, themed video games. Personally, I'm really excited for that. Well, maybe not excited. I'm curious about the... I'm very curious about the prospects of a Star Wars racing game being worked on. Seems to be working for Marvel. I mean, they're both Disney, right? I would agree. Empirical, I would agree. Oh, speaking of the Game Awards, this morning I got an email from Twitch informing me that... they wanted to pay me money to stream the Capcom game, where you have a, like, lady robot on your back. What would you offer me for a lot of this stuff? Not a ton. Tools are relatively cheap-ish. For as expensive, that's expensive. Why do they always sell those for so much? I'm just gonna sell all the various loots. Yes, I'm selling the legendary spear. Gonna keep the tools, as previously stated. What kind of RPG is it going to be? I mean, what is a modern RPG? They're action-adventure games with a skill tree and fuckable characters. Right? So I would presume it's not going to be the old pseudo-turn-based stuff. But holy fuck, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? If they made, like, a real-time... like, with pause, pseudo-turn-based thing. That would be interesting, but I kind of doubt that they would. You unmuted at the wrong time. I mean, I'm not talking about the Larian game. By the way, can I just say that Larian cinematics may actually have surpassed Blizzard in my mind for like best video game preview cinematics. My boats are falling apart. Genuinely, like, that was a dope trailer. For those of you who don't know, Larian is returning to Divinity, which is, like, as far as I'm concerned, like a known quantity. Like, that's been a known thing for some time. Let's just rate this real quick. Hand over your goods or die. So be it. Attack. I don't want to do this at night. So, I've played one Divinity game, and it's not the one that you're thinking of. I'm probably not going to play this one, for a little bit of clarity here. But I've played one Divinity game, and I guarantee you it's not the one that you're thinking of. I played Dragon Commander. I finished Dragon Commander. It was weird, but I paid $1.50 for it, so honestly, I think pretty good value for money. All right, chat. I need a bunch of water and a Vile Force of Darkness. Wish us luck. Like, I'm not going to pretend that that game was good, but it was... I had a good time. It was silly. KOTOR VATS? Actually, you know what? Yeah, I guess VATS is kind of that system, isn't it? Eh. I have no throwing skill, so I'm trying to get some throwing skill. Or rather, that's not a throwing axe. I'm an idiot. This is what I wanted. Whoop. No, I'm not gonna hit that. That's no bueno. Don't want to friendly fire too much. Ow. There you go. Come on, you. That's my small one-handed axe, not a throwing axe. I don't know why I always think it's a throwing axe when I go to grab it. With the big axe, my big axe. Okay, well, this ain't good. Let's just jump back over here. Let's test out this tell my soldiers to do the job thing. Okay, where is... Oh, there's my steering wheel. Back here. I need my rudder. Give me my rudder. Z. Or no, X, not Z. Looks like we're winning, though, so that's good. Come on, boys. Let's grab them paddles. Let's drop the sails. And we won. So when I load a fight, it lags on OBS, seemingly until, like, looking at the VODs for this game, specifically in the boat battles, it lags in OBS until, like, it's all finished loading, which seems to take a while, because I think they're streaming in assets. But it seems to fix itself after a bit. My frames are, like, I'm at 140 FPS. Like, I'm totally fine on the frame rate. So I think it's a capture issue, but I am aware of it, yeah. Immersive seasickness. Sure, yes. So no, my frames haven't been an issue, at least so far. Oh, I can recruit a prisoner. What are we at? Yeah, sure. We'll recruit you. Done. Grab loads of loot. Plenty of capacity. Take, go. It's frames of war. It's like the photo frames of war. In my guy's army? I mean, actually, it hasn't been that bad. I mean, we only lost like 20. I'm making lots of money. I'm not concerned. As for, like, my soldiers, I mean, may Lord have mercy on their souls. Good Lord, that's a lot of horses. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that's a big profit. It's a big profit on the whale oil and the walrus tusks, let me tell you. Good Lord. Same with the dates as well. I'm just gonna sell the iron ore because I don't actually need any more. Hold on to the clay, sell the silk. Sell the oil, sell the wine. I'm just selling the stuff that we got and pillaging anyway, so it's not like I paid for it. Not bad. Hey, Cooler. Yeah, no, I do need a lot of horses to carry this loot across land, which is why I'm not carrying it across land. I'm definitely just carrying it via... I will buy the velvet. I'm actually just going to offload the tools. And that's why I'm not carrying it across land. That's why I'm taking it on boat. And then I can also go manage fleet. So this is a trade cog, which I can sell, which I captured. Another trade cog I can sell. You I can sell. Do I keep a second trade vessel? Chat, what do I name it? I've got tons of storage space currently. I mean, I'm only using 4,910 of my capacity. And, like, I have 23,200. Clearance sale. Ignite with capital I. Thrift shop. Trady McTrade face. Yeah, but Blizzard did release a solid trailer for the Diablo DLC as well. I saw that, but I think I liked the Larian Divinity one more, is all I'm saying. I actually think that the trailer for the Diablo DLC kind of felt off to me. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too much of a known quantity for me. Buy low, sale high. I also like Aquaholic. I'd need a bigger boat for it to be my son. uh, because then I would need, like, father and then my son. Let's go with Aquaholic. How about that? Aquaholic, because it's hauling. All right, well, I'm kind of in skeleton crew mode at the moment, so let's go to town center and let's recruit troops. Kerplunk. Let's just pop into the tavern briefly. Ransom the prisoners. And, I don't know, increase reputation for being honest, generous, devious, earn 300. Let's just go for honest. Kind of just ignore those a lot. Maybe I shouldn't be. Man, I kind of wish I could catch them reasonably, but I don't see that happening. Uh-oh. We'll fight to our last drop of blood, yes. But they have way more than I do. It's 2 armies v1. I think we can make this work, chat. I mean, I've got boats. You got this? I actually don't think I got this, but I can be helpful. I wonder if that means that one of them's going to show up behind me. Strategy? As if I have strategy. All right, well, I'm just going to wait for these ads to run, and then we'll give this a, our best shot, eh? A fun-filled weekend of sleeping is on the horizon. Yeah, I got some fun this Saturday. There's a concert I'm going to. But honestly, I need to just try and sit down and get some work done this weekend. I'm trying to think. There's got to be at least one other game that I haven't mentioned. I guess I'm also a little bit surprised that Chad isn't babbling about 40k Total War, but maybe that's because this just isn't a 40k channel, right? Fleeing isn't shameful, it's healthy. For my soldiers, sure. I'll be fine. I mean, it's not like I can't build an army back up if I need to. Yeah. They announced a Warhammer 40,000 Total War, like, yesterday. You didn't know? Well, now you do! It's just a cinematic trailer. There's no gameplay that's seeable yet, but it's like 2026, I think. You like 40k, but you're not a big Total War fan? I like the historic Total Wars. So when they were talking about Total War, and he's like, we are now going to the grim. And I was like, medieval? And then they were like, fantasy, damn it. Of the future! I was like, shit. I got excited for a hot second, but... All right, let's fight this. Let's see how this goes. No, let's assign you as the captain of this. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so I'm not super hopeful. But we'll see how this goes. Let's just get to where I can see what's happening. Was Medieval Total War 2? And last one I played was Rome 2. Owie, that's a tree.
Soldier! Forward! True!
Let's grab you,
Infantry!
you, and move you up a little bit.
Forward!
Let's grab this squad and go a little further back here.
Soldier! Infantry!
Okay, so you two.
Charge!
Charge. Owie. Missed. And missed. And I'm half dead. That's good. Nope, that's mine. Let's make sure everybody's engaging. Nope, those are mine. Oh, you really, really, really want to hit me, don't you? Yep, and I missed again. Yeah, this is going not good. That was an embarrassing miss. Oh well, at least we got a few kills back to back there. If we win this, I will be shocked, chat. But wish me luck, eh? Oh, nope. Okay, well, I somehow didn't go down. That's impressive. They just have such a big cavalry versus me. Shit.
Forward!
Let's see what I can do against you. No, 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 no. That's not good. Well, killed somebody's horse. Also very close to being dead.
Closing!
Let's just try and avoid and stay alive if I can. Getting more kills. Almost dead. There we go. Penzo7, thank you very much for the 8th month. What's up? Hope this day's been good. It's been okay. Quite quiet, but okay. I don't see so much Mountain Blade happening going forward, though. I think this may end up being the last stream of it. Depends on what, like, the turnout is at the end of the stream, but as much as I like Mountain Blade, I knew this would only last a couple of weeks at most. Rip that guy. Yeah, I mean, it's been a fun couple of weekends, that's for sure. But we'll see. Today will either be the last Mountain Blade stream or the second to last. Really depends on how I'm feeling next week. That is the castle I would like to take over eventually. That is the goal. I just need to escape. It's just too strong. Yeah, I mean, there was an army I was trying to fight with, and there was 72 of them, and I had 100. I could have won that fight, but they got the backup, which is what did me in here. I escaped my captors, yay! I mean, I got plenty of money. I can buy back an army. That's not a big deal. Assuming
it looks like
they don't attack, I surrender. Actually, you ought to surrender. We'll fight to the last drop of blood. I mean, sure. Surrender. Like, there's not much I can do. Just hopefully they drop me off somewhere where I'm not stuck. Or I escape somewhere where I'm not stuck. Oh, hey, I've taken many of their caravans. Also, I'm still getting paid. It's not like I'm going broke or anything. There we go. This is a much more escapable area. Once I wait being in prison for a while. Yeah, immediately ran into the same dude. I mean, it's not a very successful escape, but... Could I fight in the arena, please? Or don't? I mean, I have personal numbers in my head, basically, and it's like, if I stream a game that is something outside of the realm of normal, and the average on YouTube is below 50, and the average on Twitch is below 150, I should just be streaming Dwarfort. Like, it stops making sense to stream other things. Like, I like playing other games. It's nice. It's always a fun change. Oops, I should move chat slightly. It's always a fun change for me, but like at the end of the day, like I like playing Dwarfort, so it's not really a loss for me, if that makes sense. It's just if the numbers don't make sense, it doesn't make sense. Carl the Viking, thanks for checking out a gift sub. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought they were gonna like fight me.
I don't know you.
Neither do I. Here we go again. I shall fight to the last drop of blood. Try to get away. Oh, I don't have enough men. Surrender, then. I should stop looking at chat and actually try to escape. Alright, it's time to wait in capacity for longer. Although, maybe I could just, like, jump into this town and buy recruits from them, like, immediately. That's too much. Refuse the offer and wait. Fuck that. I'll just sit here and keep making money. Because I am just making more money right now than I've ever been making. Which is actually really funny. Because I'm not having to pay for my army to run right now. So I'm literally just making money being in prison. Like, I'm more profitable now that I'm in prison than I was before. Well, actually, that's not true, but... I have made, like, 15 grand while I was being in prison. No! I will wait another 2 days and make the money that I would have spent. Yeah. Low wages. It's great. What are you, an American white-collar criminal? I'm a Viking. So, yes. Worth of gear and loot. Shh. I did escape, though. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can buy soldiers from here. Probably can't, but... Besiege the town by myself. Disguise yourself and sneak through the gate. Set up contact. Let's see what I can do. I should do some stealthing. Excuse me, sir guard. I am a very normal individual. Please don't... Out of the slicer. Straight contact. There we go. Gotta go to that person with the exclamation point. I'm very normal. Okay, so remember to act normal. Just act normal, chat. Act very normal. And dropping off your bag of gold. Well, I would say it's more like my people at home collecting the money for me. This person is annoyingly sus. Can I open this door? Probably not. Am I less sus if I'm sitting? I'm very disappointed that I can't shout. I do seem to be less sus if I'm sitting. Okay, is the buddy over there gonna come, or no? I am just a humble monk with big hair. Okay, I guess he turned around. I'm just gonna saunter over this way. I'm not sus. Please don't mind me as I saunter on by. I will rebuild. I quite like the DLC, but I don't have a lot of context for issues that this game has, YouTube chat. I don't know what you're linking, Ping Mightier, so if I could get a brief description of what that is, maybe I'll get the joke or reference that you're trying to make. Just act casual. Oh, that's okay. That checks out. Yep. Now would also be a good time to use the stab sound command if you're one of the people who has access to that. Okay, let's go over to you. What do you want in exchange? Very well, then I accept. We now have a contact. Yep. As you sneaked by one of the guards. Okay, well, back in prison. Grumble. Still making money. Oh well. Nope, I'm not going to pay 20,000. Getting out of here is going to be a bit of a challenge, because I'm going to need to get down to here to be safe. Ferger has reached the age of 14 and needs my guidance. Oh, my nephew? Brother? Son? Person? This 14th birthday, you give him a special present from prison. You've seen him treasure it and believe it will shape him into magnificent steed, a well-balanced sword, treaties and siegecraft. Remember going over that? I mean, honestly, something intelligence would probably not be bad, because, like, I don't have much of that. Let's teach him to craft a weapon. Give him some engineering points. While I sit in prison. Writing him letters from jail. Yeah! Okay, I broke free. I want to break free. I want to not get arrested again. The good news is, I'm free. Ah! Sorry, I'm...
It looks like you're...
Stay your hand. Perhaps we don't have to come to blows. What would it take for you to go your way and for me to go my way? They don't have enough blood. Wow, that's funny. Guess I'm in prison again. Well, at least they're going in a direction that's easier for me to escape from. I refuse the offer. He is, like, transporting me in the direction of where I need to go anyway. Because if I can get there, I'll be safe. Fuck that. Refuse the offer. On the infrastructure changes? Well, I mean, I have a contact in that town now, so that's good, I guess. No, fuck it. I'll accept the offer and see if I can go. Run! I swear, if he catches me again, I'm gonna cry. Well, actually, I won't cry, but I will be mildly annoyed. Man, even these looters could kill me. That's like a first. All right, we made it. Let's recruit 6 sword sisters. Recruit troops. Everybody! Get in here. What I gain? Something, probably. Also, there is a arena fight happening, so let's join the tournament. Which, the Banner of Shifting Sands. Oh, that's a weird way to say ocean. Let's skip these first few rounds, and then I will join the first round. We'll watch the remaining rounds. Still got 4 stat points. Yeah, but I don't have anywhere to put them. Because you only have somewhere to put them if the shield is visible. I realize there's just like 2v1 is more likely to win. Thankfully, I didn't die to that one bolt that hit me directly in the back. Or actually my elbow. It's painful, actually. All right, so now I walk this way. Let's hope my guy doesn't suck. Like this guy does. Or a lady does. Oh, hey, she got hit by a bolt. That's good. I missed. There we go. Whew, that was a named character, too. Who wants to spend months out at sea for minimum wage? Minimum wage, a one-time payment. What are you talking about? Let's not be ridiculously generous here. So me and a Nord Marauder versus everybody else. And they gave me a sword, which is good. I would rather have something two-handed, but let's see if this guy's any better than that. Okay, than that other teammate I had. Seems like it. Okay, it's just these two left. So it's 2v1. Come on, buddy. We got this. I really need to rebind the shout. There we go. Oh, true, yeah. It's the hiring. I was just thinking of the hiring fee, and then you pay wages after the hiring fee. So no, you're correct. I think I keep my guy's gear after getting captured, though. Like, I don't think... Like, I presume I have to replace my horse, but... Oops. Oh, Jesus. I don't like being injured. It makes this unnecessarily difficult. Wish me luck, chat. Hopefully I can block this. Just got welcomed to the Twitch chat. Oh, okay, well. Anything companions have equipped can't be lost as far as I know. Okay, well that's the only stuff I really care about, actually, is the stuff my companions had equipped. So, one more fight, me versus a Nord Marauder. What do you think, chat? We got this? I think we got this. If you think we got this, let's get some crypt stabs. If you think I don't got this, I don't know, laugh at me. I'm half health because, you know, I'm even going into this with a handicap after all. Got him. Come on. Fighting. Fighting. Stabbing. Got him. Now we're talking. I thought he was going to hit me for a second there. Ah, man. Wait, this is actually kind of close. Like, 1 or 2 good hits from either of us. The fight could be over.
Come on.
There you go. Come on, you. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm not playing unrealistic. I'm 1 below realistic. Because I'm not going to pretend that I'm any good at this game. Okay, what's this do? Increase troop movement speed by 25%. That's pretty hefty. I'll take it. Okay, let's go back out into the ports. Set sail. See if I can go get me some more troops. Do I have captured companions? That's a good question. I don't think so. Unless this lady was captured? I don't actually know how to tell if they're captured. Man, that pottery shop is actually making me quite a bit of money now. Which is nice. In comparison to what it was. I would say next to their name, so I guess not. I wonder if they're gonna attack me. No, well, that's interesting. You know, I did raid them multiple times. A bit late. Ice Blue? Well, rather, if you're doing it for Frisco, then okay. I said someone should use it when I was stealthing a while ago. Oh, I see what I'm missing here. Why are you telling me to look at this game? It's giving me a little exclamation point. I already cleared it all. Clan section? True. I mean, they may have been captured. I only had one party member with me before I got captured, so it wouldn't actually surprise me too much if, like... It wouldn't actually surprise me too much if I just, you know... let's go to town center. Recruit troops. Oh, that's far too few. I don't know what an outrider is, aside from a whelming video game. You know what, let's just... That's not what I wanted to do, I just wanted to walk around. Leave. Let's go hit you. And by hit you, I mean recruit troops. All 10 of them. Just trying to build an army again. I mean, I can now have 130, so... Just trying to recruit 130. I also need to get some food, too, because my food's quite low. What do they have for food? I'm gonna buy that whale oil, because it's cheap, 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 cheap. Actually, I might just buy everything. Let's go over to this way. Buy the whale tusks. But yeah, I don't think I have any captured friendlies, but, you know, I've been surprised by less. Yes, I will buy everything, because those walrus tusks sell for a lot on the other side of the continent. All right, we are rebuilding. We are, in fact, rebuilding. And also very slow. Hey, do you guys want to do another arena fight? Chat, yes or no? What do you think? We can do another one. It's right here. It's very convenient. It's also in an arena that I'm not used to going to. Which should also be fun. Let's do another one. You gore this? I mean, I'll certainly gore it. I don't know if I got this. Oh, this is a big ol' everybody goes. Early retirement is the tournament prize? What kind of sword is that? And they gave me a bow, those monsters. Like, what is this guy terrible at? We'll give him that. I need somebody. Owie. Let's just punch you. Try and get your shield. There you go. Now I've got a shield, so now I have a slightly more of a chance-ish. Seems like my friendly's over here. I'm just looking for two-handed weapons, not that I'm seeing any. Uh-oh. This ain't good. I need one of them down or I'm done. If I can get one of them down, I have a chance, but... Come on! Well, I got some damage in. I tried. Can you customize the gear of each soldier? You need to ask chat that, if that mechanic exists. I haven't seen it. I guess I could still have hope for this lady, but not so much. Rip.
Victory is ours!
Didn't go so hot. You can select what your troops, like, progress into. Like, you can choose their, like, what they level up and become. But I don't think you can customize their gear. Well, sure. Like, that would make sense that that's the sort of thing there'd be a mod for. I don't know if I'd want that, though. That seems like it would be a bit much. Too much to manage kind of deal. You know what? Actually, I don't want to fight those guys. I kind of like that the soldiers just have the gear that they have, to be honest, but... Just because, like, you know, you do have hundreds of soldiers, and if you had to individually manage their gear, oh boy, that would be a lot. Maybe for, like, one squad, but I don't know if I'd want to do that for a whole army. I will wait until I can get a bit more of a profit on that. I'm mostly just recruiting troops at the moment. What are we doing on clay? Still plenty. Someone else I could recruit? Trade. I will take you. And go over to clan. Go to party. Because she's far away. Throwing him in there. Gives me better siege engine protection. Gives me a big healing rate increase. Track detection. Okay, what about quartermaster? Increases party size by 35. Okay, no. Put me in as quartermaster. Put you in... Actually, hold on. 35. 28. 6. Pretty bad. 3. Pretty bad. I think I will chuck you in as a surgeon. Got some Sisterhood followers. What that? Oh, that's just because of the quest that's here, right? You could make it your elite group. Yeah. No, I'd be like, don't know if anybody here's played Dominions, but Dominions is way too much for me. And that's not to say that, like, I don't like Dominions. I think Dominions is a fascinating series of games. But, like, Dominions is a lot. Purely because of, like, the scale at which that game runs at and the amount of crap that they make you micromanage in that game. And I wouldn't want this to become that. Like, and I could very easily see this becoming that with that sort of, you know, management running. I like that my plundering is starting to give me relation. Oop.
It looks like your sins have yet to catch up with you.
Do they?
But they will.
Excellent.
Believe me, they will.
Now, this was the guy that arrested me twice, and now I'm pillaging one of his villages. We'll fight to the last drop of blood. Except this time, I only have a slight disadvantage instead of a big disadvantage. What do you think, chat? Do you think we got this? Do you have faith in me? Because I don't. If you have faith in me, I don't know. Cross your fingers. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so they've got quite a bit.
Raise your shields!
Change formation!
See what I can do. Yeah, I think probably shield wall. Thank you, Elfie. Hey, you sniped G-Fin. I haven't seen G-Fin in a minute, but that's a really long time running sub then. Without hitting this Osprey guy? I mean, he does hate me, so... F4, let's engage. So I don't have many upgraded troops. They've got better quality troops and more. But, you know, that isn't to say that we can't get lucky. That isn't to say that we can't get lucky. That isn't to say that we can't get lucky. So, let's hope we get lucky, chat. Well, that's quite a bit of damage delivered. Not a lot of damage delivered, but it's damage. Wait, I'm just gonna see if I can stop them from doing too much on their side. That's another one. Of course, I'm just a sitting duck here to get shot. That's, no, there you go. Okay, come on. Yep, well, there you go. I don't see us winning this. I think I'm gonna be in prison in a moment again. No, it's not looking good. It's just their fucking cavalry, man. Maybe I should stick to boats. Oh, hey, we just got a bunch. Okay, well. For every time, like, I go, ooh, we have a chance. I go, oh, no, we certainly do not. Yeah, it's all just in their cavalry, man. Well. Prison's nice this time of year, at least. Take control. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do much, trust me. Like, it's done, dude.